You say yes when you mean no. You smile when your chest is tight and your heart aches. You stay quiet when everything in you is screaming for truth. You've learned to betray yourself politely, softly, strategically. You adapt to avoid discomfort. You shrink to make others comfortable. You silence yourself not out of peace, but fear. You think you're being mature. You think you're keeping harmony. But harmony that costs your authenticity is not peace. It's submission. How long will you keep apologizing for taking up space? How many more times will you abandon your truth just to be accepted? You say, "I'm fine," like armor. You dismiss your boundaries like they're optional. You interpret love as permission to disappear. But each time you leave yourself, a piece of your soul dims. Your joy gets quieter. Your fire softens. Your knowing starts to erode. You weren't made to mold yourself into what others need. You weren't designed to be digestible. You weren't born to walk on eggshells. There is a part of you, the raw, wild, intuitive part, that remembers how it feels to be whole, to be honest, to be seen. But you've built so many masks, you've forgotten how to breathe without them. You don't need to perform to be worthy. You don't need to please to be loved. You don't need to disappear to belong. Come back to the voice that trembles but speaks, to the body that holds the truth even when your mind runs from it. Come back to the one who never asked you to leave in the first place, yourself. The world needs your truth, and you need your truth even more. So I ask you again, how long will you keep abandoning yourself? Self-abandonment isn't dramatic. It's slow, almost invisible. It's the moment you override your gut feeling. The time you say yes to keep the peace, but feel your chest tighten. The smile you force to keep things light. You learned early. Being too much got you silence. Being honest got you in trouble. Having needs made you feel like a burden. So you adapted. You shrank. You became agreeable. You erased the edges of your truth. But peace, bought through self-erasure, is not peace. It's quiet suffering. The more you silence your truth, the more your body protests in whispers, in anxiety, in fatigue, in restlessness, in numbness. This isn't just emotional, it's spiritual. Because every time you betray yourself, you move further away from your own center. You forget what joy feels like, what alignment sounds like, what inner freedom tastes like. There is a version of you waiting beneath all that self-protection. A version that doesn't apologize for existing, that doesn't need to be palatable, that doesn't fear taking up space. That version doesn't want to be admired. It wants to be free. You don't need to burn yourself down to keep others warm. You don't need to carry guilt for outgrowing spaces that once felt safe. You are allowed to change, to shift, to say no, to walk away, to take up room. And above all, you are allowed to come back. Even after all the years you spent leaving, back to your softness, your depth, your voice, your fire. You are not too much. You are not wrong. You are not broken. You are just returning. And the path back home has always been open. All it takes is the courage to walk it.